I would love to hear your vision, with all these agents and agentic platform coming in. Do you envision yourself like writing like a super, Zimmerman algo using some agents that actually does this for you as a mass scale, so you have a twin, like the Justin twin?
So I'm about as close as you can get to like the APIs that run this stuff as you can get without being a programmer. And I do sometimes at night, and I've had weeks on time where I'm reading API documentation to understand is what I'm trying to do possible. And then I zoom out and then I hire a developer and I say, hey, here's the thing I want to have done. And so from like a product development standpoint, I just see the agentic side of stuff taking over. Now, but from the copy and content perspective, there are actually some like limitations just based on the way, for instance, the WhatsApp API is designed and the HubSpot API is designed. Like there's certain things currently that like, not saying that they can't be solved for, especially where you have some sort of screen takeover version where I'm able to replicate myself and then say, hey, JZAI, go use this other computer here sitting on the desk. And so I do see from a language and modeling. And so for me, that's actually H2 is like, I'm really looking into once here's probably the thing that I think everyone needs to hear about AI is like when marketing automation came out, and you could like scale things through clicks and conversions. Like if you didn't have a strong understanding of what you were automating, then you were just automating garbage, right? You weren't automating in a way that was going to be effective. You were being efficient, but you were being efficient at being ineffective. And AI is to some degree the same thing right now. Is like unless you know the outcome that you're trying to achieve, and you can prompt, design, know which platforms work with which AI, and like how to actually orchestrate like and coming back to where orchestrate is like taking a step back, and I see myself orchestrating the AI to do the things that I need to do, but I have to have, or anybody who's going to employ an AI agent has to have an understanding of what do they want the AI to orchestrate for them that gets the results, right? And so if you don't know what results are already possible doing what you're already doing, adding AI to help you get an outcome that you can't instruct it to do or don't know what to look for. If you don't know what good is, how can you tell it to know what great might be? And so for me, there's still the process of you have to be somewhat of an expert in your field in order for you to expertly instruct your AI agents to again work on your behalf. Because I think that's the promise of all this is like all those little clicks and tasks and follow-up things that would go to VAs, and like you can now start to separate yourself from that if you know essentially how to hire an AI agent to do the work that you would love to have done for you, but we haven't figured out how to get quite that far yet.